Hello. What are you
Hello.
doing?
I'm sitting in my driveway.
Why are you sitting in your driveway in the dark?
I'm reveling
Well, what are you reveling in?
that we got so much stuff that it won't fit in the truck, and we still have stuff we have to stop bagging because we can't take anymore.
So how did it make you feel to get so many clothes?
I almost started crying.
You did?
I'm holding my PhilltheBox so I don't cry.
I started crying too a little bit.
Where I had to put it in the cab.
What did Bailey give?
It was like a huge donation of like a big textile that's very important to him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think he's even 4 yet.
You think he's giving from the heart?
I do, cause he gave it to me and he told me why, and I'm like, tear. And not just Bailey, but like I got 5 adult men that are super busy with their own careers, not including you, who's super busy with everything else that we're doing, to literally physically hand one of us stuff today.
Yeah.
And like that's super hard.
Do you
To
feel
like get somebody to change, like, and it was like busy, like these are like people that have babies, or like people that are like, they're literally running all over the earth. One of them was in Sanibel today. Like they all just like, I mean, pretty sure I got their wives to pressure them, some of them, but like I'm like, can you find 5 people? And I mean, it was before 7 o'clock. Like I got people standing in my driveway.
Yeah.
You know, it was great.
Does it surprise you? Because it surprises me how the outpouring of support we get from our friends and people and complete strangers. What do you think about that?
I think it's insane. Like,
Yeah, it's insane.
I think we started this and I kept thinking like, I want to be obedient to God, and I want to do everything we can to see if you can actually if you can actually not even be from here. Like we've lived here for less than 4 years, and like I'm social, but like not that social. And to live here for that short amount of time and to realize that $87,700 is a lot of money, and like we're almost there and we don't even have travel dates.
Yeah.
And we only have like, I bet we have $16,718 left and like 22 cents. But I need to recalculate. I'm nervous on the video because I haven't recalculated, because we've gotten more donations today than I can calculate.
So who is the math nerd in our family?
Me.
Yeah. Who hits the panic button faster in the family?
Panic button?
Yeah. Who gets nervous first?
You.
Yeah. I probably need to work on that, trusting in God a little bit better.
Like, I really thought that, like this big idea, you're like, let's go to Africa. And I'm like, okay, let's go to Africa. And I'm like, Jeremy said yes. It's kind of like when Jeremy said yes about getting a dog. It's like Jeremy doesn't like dogs. And I'm like, the moment he said yes, I'm like, we got to go. We got to hurry. We got to calculate. Then we got to make sure all these things happen. Same thing with like this is Jeremy's like, let's foster. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let's just swing open our doors and see like the next available kid, like the next needy kid. And now we're like, oh, let's cross the ocean for the next group of girls that are like close enough in age range with our kids that we can manage it. And it's exciting.
So you're excited about our fundraising?
I'm incredibly shocked.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna keep going, because I never thought that we wouldn't have to leverage anything.
Yeah.
Like we leveraged, we were willing to leverage, we leveraged to keep the clock going to the point of nausea, like leveraged, but no debt. And we are not only not leveraged, but if we stay on track, our adoption, fundraising and momentum is gonna reach a point. If we do nothing else and people just keep doing their own thing, and I literally lay down in my driveway and do nothing else, we could fund a huge portion of other adoptions and get them home faster. So like the kids our kids are playing with in the orphanage right now that don't have families matched.
Yeah.
We're really close to working on those adoptions.
We are. And we have a path for them, for families that are coming behind us, that we can show them how we did it.
Yes.
And how it's possible.
Yes.
And anybody can adopt if they really want to.
Yes, because we could have started the PhilltheBox thing a year ago and done it at a much less intense pace, although I do like our pace. Our pace hasn't changed my life at all. I mean, we're still doing everything that all the crazy stuff that we got to do to be a family of 5+2.
Yeah.
But like I always think like maybe you can't adopt, like maybe, but you really could. You could have $0 extra ever and no money in your savings account, and if you committed to just do PhilltheBox and just put yourself out there, you could fund your adoption for free, whether you have a lot of money or none. So there's kids there. So we've taken, with this project and the way we've just opened every avenue, and some ideas have been better than others, we have opened the road for all adoptions to be free.
Yeah. Because what we've learned, I think, do you think people love kids, right? They want to help them.
I mean, if I could get 5 grown men that don't even know me that well
Yeah.
to come either to my driveway or to meet you for the first time
Yeah.
in 8 hours notice, yeah, I think that people are good. And I think the homes for these kids are open. We just have to make sure that everybody knows that it's not that hard.
Mhm.
We're doing the Everest
Yeah.
of adoptions. Like, we're doing $87,700. We're traveling across the country.
Yeah.
We're doing
Across the world.
across the world.
Yeah, across the world.
Back to that geography.
Yeah.
It does make me nervous.
Yeah.
We're traveling not just across our country, but we're going to the other side of the earth and back in almost a year. Like, we've only been matched with these kids, and we, since July 4th of last year. And we have been through a hurricane category 5.
Yeah.
Found out today.
Got upgraded.
We've done everything everything hard happens to everybody, and yet we're still ahead of schedule. We had 3 families get dates today, and we're sitting in the same stack that Liberia's approving. And we're proud of Liberia. They're doing fantastic.
So we're moving along. We could be getting travel dates soon.
Yes, and we haven't taken our shutters down, and that makes me really glad because I wasn't, Paul and Tia live across the street, and we love them because I probably wouldn't go to church very much if we didn't have people like Paul and Tia, because I like hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And church is great for us. Church isn't necessarily for everybody, but I like hanging out with them, and I'm thinking, who's going to put my shutters on my 2-story house when I'm in Africa? And I'm thinking, it's probably going to be Paul.
Yeah.
It's going to be Paul on a ladder.
Poor
and
Paul.
It's probably going to be Tia holding the ladder and holding the dogs and yelling at whoever's, hollering for the kids to watch out. Maybe Dad's going to fall because we got to take care of this mess house. Because that's the kind of people we live around. It's not just Paul and Tia. It's like Paul and Tia. There's probably 15 families just like them that we just dropped in. And so I'm very grateful that we haven't had time to take our shutters off yet.
Yeah.
So we don't have to ask Paul to do it again to help us hold the ladder.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful for all the people that are way more supportive of this than I ever thought they would be.
Well, I'm proud of your work today. You worked really hard.
Thank you. Are you trying to keep my mom tears away?
Let's get those away.
I wore my UT shirt today.
Yeah, I like that.
I just want to say that, I'm just going to make this confession. This is a donated t-shirt. I am wearing a donated t-shirt because I just wanted this moment to be there's somebody that had this UT t-shirt in Florida, and it was important to them.
Yeah.
And
they gave it to us.
I've been wearing it all day long just to remind myself that I have no idea. I didn't get to meet the Tennessee fan. I don't know where this came from.
Yeah.
I just know that it was thrown in the top, and my kids pulled it out while we were rebagging and said, "Mommy, this is where we're from." And I'm like, I think I'm gonna keep that one. And this is the only thing that I've kept.
Yeah.
And eventually I may have to just put it in the bag just to make it count. But Tennessee's followed us here.
Yeah.
We've had people doing drives for us in Tennessee that live in Tennessee. So you can find your grandmother in Arkansas, and PhilltheBox will probably get to her if she can get her people together for your adoption.
Yeah.
If you have a grandmother in Arkansas that would like to collect for my adoption, we're still taking extra stuff.
We will take their clothes.
And the Noonday ambassadors. There's a Noonday ambassador, that Jenny Turnbow. She's working so hard for us right now. And there's a lot of them that have it. Jenny specifically recruited her people. I gotta send them a thank you note still. It's on my list. In Texas, where I've never met, to do a drive for us, and they came up with 700-800 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
So it's amazing.
All right. Anything else you want to say to close this out?
I always have more to say.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
That doesn't mean I should.
Oh, okay. But we should probably get some sleep because we got to drive to Sarasota.
Yes. So it's 9:43. Our kids are in bed. Well, they're sort of in bed. We can hear them talking to us.
Yeah.
But yes, we're gonna drive to Sarasota tomorrow, and will you just pan quick and show the stuff we couldn't fit? We're still taking stuff because we got another load we can do next week.
Here's all we couldn't fit.
And we'll take that stuff in 2 weeks.
And here's what we got in the truck.
Yeah, and thanks to the Erminger kids that helped us pack. It went a lot faster with 3 extra kids.
And just so you guys know, that's a 15-foot truck.
Yeah.
So
we could have gotten more, but PhilltheBox only has a 16-foot truck that's empty enough that can meet us in Sarasota. So if we can get more people doing what we're doing here, Jeremy and I would not have to drive this truck to Sarasota. It's just they got to have at least 3 or 4 businesses or nonprofits, at least in our realm, so that they don't have to drive all the way down here because it's a lot of gas. So if we could find just a couple more people that would want to fill up a 26-footer, they're working on their capacity because we are the first adopted family to ever use PhilltheBox, but we just tapped their capacity in this area, and they're going to have to expand their structure because we're exceeding it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which means all the stuff that we gathered here is going to go to a nonprofit thrift store, most likely in Tampa, where people are between houses, between jobs, and just trying not to starve and trying to pull themselves together after the hurricane.
Yeah.
And if it can't be sold there, it goes overseas.
Awesome.
So we're helping Florida too.
That's right.
And ourselves. And our kids.
Good job, baby. All right.
Bye.
Bye.